You know, it's amazing how a game can seemingly just pop out of nowhere overnight and just take over the entire scene. Hello, everyone. I'm LP, writer and creator of the comic books Nyobi and Savage Sin, coming at you with another video. This time we are talking about Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Full disclosure, I just picked up this game last night and I only heard about it 2 days ago. Isn't that crazy? Now, I understand this game's been in development for a while. There has been some rumblings about it. It never crossed my path. But, and this is a credit to Yellow Flash, because of Yellow Flash and Ethan Kyver's war, controversy, whatever, Yellow Flash did a live stream, and the other day he talked about Expedition 33. And I'm like, what is that? And then my buddy Phil, hey man, goddamn Phil Leon, man. You ever hear about Expedition 33, man? And I'm like, okay, this is the second or third time now I'm hearing about this fucking game. What is it? Well, it's a turn-based RPG. And it's a fantasy-based turn RPG with just some of the most gorgeous music, gorgeous graphics, and the most excellent voice work that I have ever seen. And I've only played it for 20 minutes. And I was not ready for this game. I just want to tell you this right now. In that first 20 minutes, I went through about a dozen different emotions. Man, this game is deep. It's compelling. It makes you think about life. It makes you think about death in ways that you never really considered before. And as you get older, it's almost kind of creepy. It's like, oh, fuck. You know, the Grim Reaper is just right above my doorstep. And this game really makes you think about that and how you want to go out in life and how you want to represent in life and what you want to leave behind, memories and treasures for your loved ones. Hope that you will be remembered and how you will be remembered. It has all that in the first 20 minutes, man. It is fucking mind-blowing. And when you hear hype about a game and you go, yeah, okay, everyone's talking about this game and, you know, the internet seemingly is blowing up this last week over this game. Is it really worth the hype? Well, I don't buy games just on hype alone, but there was things that sold me. Turn-based sold me. It has that epic Final Fantasy Persona sort of vibe, turn-based mechanic that I love, with a little bit of action RPG in it, but not much. A little bit of Souls-like in it, but not much. Okay, and this is just for me just doing a couple test battles and just playing with it for a minute, okay? But man, storyline alone, despite the battle system, which looks absolutely incredible, like I said, there's only one word I can describe to it: mind-blowing, thought-provoking shit. And it seems like over 1 million people agree with me because it is official. It is a bona fide hit, and it has sold over 1 million copies on Steam alone. In just 3 days. Now, I'm playing it on the Sony 5 because that's how I like to play my turn-based RPGs. That's how I've always played them. So I'll be playing that on the PlayStation. And, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be playing it tonight. So if you want to see the game from the start, because I will go back and redo the first 20 minutes, we will start from the very beginning. We will walk you through Expedition 33. Man, I can't wait. And during this, by the way, guys, we're going to be doing a live Nyobi eBay sale. Make sure you stay tuned for the sponsor at the end of this video. But let's see what they're saying here on PC Gamer. It says, Dear reader, I'm fresh off a week's holiday, and I wish I could tell you that I spent it tidying my apartment, getting back into drawing, or socializing with my friends. Instead, I spent around 50 odd hours glued to my screen playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33, a game I had no idea it was going to be such a banger, which is why I'm delighted to report that it is done very, very well. Here's the thing. I have not seen anyone shit on this game yet. Everyone's giving it like solid 9s out of 10s, 10 out of 10s. And this apparently is not even a AAA game. This is from, you know, indie developers that put this together and just said, hey, you think you have a good game going on? Yeah? You got a little game going on? Yeah? Here, hold my beer. Let me show you how it's done. As announced by Kepler Interactive on X, Expedition 33 sold over 1 million copies in a span of 3 days. A little slower than something like Metaphor, but keep in mind, but still, being even the same weight class as Atlas game is impressive. They made Persona and all. So I'm not sure that that's really phrased right, but even more impressive is that despite being on Game Pass, Expedition 33 has also eaten Metaphor's lunch when it comes to Steam players. At the time of this writing, Old 33 has an all-time peak of over 120,000 players, where the other game, I don't even know this Metaphor game, whatever it is, has 85,000 players. It's a serious testament to how good this game is. And while it didn't quite hit right with our reviewer who gave it a 70, that's the lowest score I've seen so far. I like to remind everyone that it's still a good score. The other 69 numbers aren't there for nothing, and it seems to have taken the public by storm. Yeah, everyone. Like it doesn't matter where you sort of stand on the political spectrum, because a lot of games are judged by the politics that are thrown into a game. Take Stellar Blade. Oh, she's too sexy. Take Dragon Age. Oh, it's too woke. Whatever it is, this game is being, across the board, universally praised. And we're going to see why tonight. And like I said, I played 20 minutes of it. I was blown away. I wasn't ready for it. I was emotionally invested. They go on to say, I among the raving masses. While this game is occasionally jank, I found it to be otherwise laser focused on all the good bits of an RPG with none in the chaff. I've enjoyed the fact that I can nullify damage with good timing and muscle memory, which has allowed me, someone who is usually a little exhausted by high difficulty JRPGs, to enjoy the toughest challenges. So they're like in the game during the turn-based combat, when an enemy swings at you, say like there's a boss with a big club, you are actually able to real-time dodge that or parry that. And if you parry, you can do a counter, thus doing more damage. So that's sort of like the Souls-like element. Because if you don't parry or dodge, and like you're just going to take the hit, don't. You will be one-shotted by many of these bosses, okay? You need to learn how to parry and dodge in this game. That's sort of like the, maybe the Achilles heel for some people. But I think it's a great mechanic because it actually gives you something to do during the turns. They all go on to say it's also just a breath of fresh air. The French stylings are combo with a complete scrapping of typical JRPG hallmarks like MP or inventory management. Also, soundtrack is absolutely absurd. By absurd, they mean fantastic. I listened to it for about 15 minutes before I even pressed play when I loaded up the game last night. It feels like a AAA game. I mean, this is going to be the game of the year. And the year's basically only just started. You know what I mean? Everyone is giving this game high ratings. Looks like Metacritic gave it a user score of 9.7. So I just want to let you guys know that this is going down tonight. It's going to all happen at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to first do our comic book portion of the show where I'm going to interview comic book creator Nick Capone. He is going to be promoting Purity #3. We're also going to talk maybe a little bit about his work with Dynamite Comics and all that stuff. We're also going to do the Nyobi live eBay sale, as I mentioned. We're also going to talk a little bit about Diamond Comics being liquidated. Did you guys hear about this? And, of course, we're going to end the night. We're going to relax into Expedition 33. And I'm going to take you guys on a journey, man, that you're not ready for. I'm just saying, man, if you actually stick around for the game portion of the stream, be prepared to wipe away some tears. I mean, it is that deep. This story is not for kids. This story, honestly, should be a television show. It should be a movie. And I'm sure within the next year or two, that may just happen. All right, guys, that's enough blabbering on. I got to go and vote. Guys, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Tell me your comments down below. What you think? Have you been playing Expedition 33? Is it a yay or a nay? A hit or a pass? I want to know. And of course, like I said, stay tuned now for a word from our sponsor, me. All right, and just who is today's sponsor? Well, it was me, Austin. It's been me all along. And of course, what we're promoting here is the Nyobicomics eBay page. Link is in the description of the video, pinned at the top as always. Come on by and check out what we have to offer. It's Nyobi all the way from the original black and white stuff all the way up to Outbreak 3 with Outbreak 4 right around the corner. Thank you for supporting that comic on Kickstarter, by the way. And if you didn't know, I also have a second comic called Savage Sin, and we got Savage Sin #1 and #2 out with all kinds of great variants. You can see right there on the screen. We got one from Greg Bo Watson and R.B. White. We got everything that you need to catch up on the Nyobi Comics universe. Savage Sin, Nyobi, eBay. Come by right now.